There's been some new sneaks for Great Serpent, or Orochi, whichever way you decide to call it, and a model sneak for Maraga. For Orochi, there's a crap ton to talk about, because Z showed off the whole move, and a lot of important stuff for it. So let's get into the video, talk about what we have so far, and what it means for Megumi. For a brief overview of the move, it basically turns you into Great Serpent, and makes you just sort of go forward in whatever direction your camera is facing. During this move, you can break through walls, so it does look a little bit like a flying Lucky Rushdown in a sense. If it makes contact with someone, it seems to grab them in the mouth, though what happens from there, the sneaks don't show. From here, it's all my own theories, and from what we can see, I wouldn't expect this move to be a combo starter. It absolutely could be, but if it's a move that makes you fly, there's basically no chance it could combo start, because the move can end in the air where both of you would just obviously fall to the ground, making it impossible to combo extend. I'm more so expecting this to be a ragdoll, which actually isn't bad either because Megumi loves ragdolls, since they confirmed it to Nue and Max Elephant. The sneak also shows that you can use Nue plus Toad variant to fling someone into the air and then grab them with the snake, which could actually be really useful if there's some sort of bonus for grabbing someone in the air instead of hitting them on the ground. It could also be useful as a way to confirm it if this move turns out to be blockable or something, though in that case, Toad plus 4-on-1s should also work. So I'm guessing more so that it's either going to be a really fun way to land it, or something you can do for a damage boost on the move itself, like reversal red plus R on an airborne target. Speaking on whether or not the move is blockable, it absolutely doesn't look like it's blockable simply because it goes through walls like Lucky Rushdown. Now, I've got no clue how you're supposed to counter this, and if it's like Lucky Rushdown and Overwhelming Luck, the counterplay is either going to be to interrupt some startup that Z is going to add in later, or it could be to interrupt the move itself by attacking the head of the snake or something. Other than those two options, there probably won't be counterplay, which would be a huge issue if it was a base move, but doesn't really matter since this is an awakening move and is supposed to be kind of stupidly strong. It does look like an amazing move for chasing after people and also running away, but if you're running away during your mode with the exception of trying not to die from someone else's mode, you're kind of stupid. So it's mostly going to be used for chasing. It can climb into buildings, which would make it a move that you just straight up cannot run from, and it looks like the best move for mobility in the game so far. Really nothing else I can say until it's added, but I'm looking forward to the chaos that something like this will cause, because turning into a flying brick of destruction does look like a lot of fun. As for Maraga, it's a model sneak. What else did you expect me to say? People are clickbaiting with this all over YouTube, but it's literally just a model sneak. I'll give my theories on Maraga so as to not leave you empty-handed, but I should warn you that there is a lot of clickbait going around and that this is literally just a model. My personal theory is that Maraga will not be playable, solely because it would just be too hard to balance. It could be a lot of fun if it was playable, but not only would Z need to create an entire new moveset, rig an entire new set of animations, and basically just do a lot of work for that to happen, but it might also get unbalanced, since that would also give Megumi a second awakening in a sense. Maybe it could just be based around his awakening meter, but that's also boring too, and I think there's definitely room for Maraga to be an NPC that just goes around killing people, which might be fun to fight or just pop if you're getting jumped. Again, this is a model, and it's very hard to predict what Z will do, since he goes off what will be the most fun, generally. So there's nothing to say about it. Overall, Great Serpent looks like a perfect awakening move, because it can completely screw over stalling by closing the gap immediately. Honestly, depending on how this move turns out, it could be really overpowered, but it's not in the game yet, so who knows. If you like this yap, subscribe to the channel so that you get notified of other content like this. I'm Eternally, and I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.